All right, so let's get this interview started. My name is Weslahana Pearson. I'm reporting for Black Asia Magazine. And at this very moment, I'm in Taiwan. I'm talking to an associate of mine who is in China. And he's also someone I work with, and he's someone that working with has been of great benefit to me. He's helped me a lot in the time that I've known him. He's just as brilliant as he is professional and courteous. So for the site, can you first tell us your name?
Okay, thank you, Mr. West. My name is Kingsley Mensah. I come from Ghana. Yeah, I grew up in a small estate called Kwai Estate. Somewhere, yeah, Kwai Estate. Somewhere at the eastern part of Ghana. Yeah, so growing up, yeah.
All right, and where do you live right now?
Yeah, currently I'm in China, Wuhan. I'm in Wuhan. I'm in Hubei. I'm actually pursuing my master's in computer science at the Hubei University of Science and Technology.
Okay, and so the work you do right now is working with computers. I want to go into that in a minute, but first, can you tell me, talking about your background, what made you decide to leave Ghana and go abroad in the first place?
Okay, all right. So after my bachelor's, I was working with the Ministry of Defense, the IT department. Yeah. So while I was there, I decided to pursue my master's. So I was actually looking for schools, searching. Then I came across this school. So I just applied. I just tried. I just tried it. And then in less than a month, they told me, hey, they've admitted me and then I should prepare and then come.
Okay.
So I had to leave work and then start the process, Then I came to China.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I asked what school you go to. What's the name of the school?
Oh yeah, Hubei University of Science and Technology.
Okay. And how long have you lived in China?
About getting to 2 years now. I came in 2018 June. 2018 June. So, yeah.
All right.
2 years.
Okay, so you went to China for school, for study. Excellent, very good.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, you said you come from the region called Kwaya in the eastern part of Ghana.
The region is the eastern region, but then the small estates, it's that's where I grew up. That's Kwai Estate.
Okay.
Yeah, so growing up there, I had to leave that place. When I was in primary 4, I had to leave that place to the capital. That's Accra. That's where I live now.
Okay. All right. So would you say you grew up more in Accra or in Kwaya? Which one did you spend more time?
I would say I grew up more in Kwaya. I grew up more in Kwaya. I would say that. Yeah, I would say that. Because I'm mostly going there. I mostly go there. So yeah.
All right. So can you try and give us, for the viewers, for the listeners, try and describe what it was like growing up in Kwaya? Can you give us a picture of the way you grew up in this town? How was it for you?
Okay. Growing up in Kwaya, it's kind of peaceful there because it's an estate, and then it's a company estate. Let me put it out. Yeah, it's a company estate. The company's name is Ghana Oil Palm Development Company. Yeah, so it's like they have everything in the estate, the schools, like everything is there. So you don't really go out. You don't need to go out. You're always there. You go to school, you come back, back and forth. So basically, if you live there, you kind of enjoy certain way of life. You wouldn't know or get to understand how things are or how the real hustle of life. You will understand it. So until I got to primary 4, and then my mom had to move me to Accra, and that's when I started understanding life. Getting to know things, know more about life and all that. But then living in Kwai State, you don't get exposed to life, because everything is easy and then straightforward, like no problem, just peaceful living, no hassle.
Okay.
That's how it was.
Okay. Thank you very much for sharing that with us.
Yeah, sure.
So now you live in China. You grew up in Ghana. What other places have you traveled to in the past?
Oh, just China.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my first.
What other places have you been to in China? Because China is quite big.
Yeah, I've actually not been anywhere. I'm just here in Hubei, Wuhan, just based.
Okay.
I don't go anywhere.
All right. Okay, so if you had to compare growing up in different parts of Ghana and compare that to China, how is it the same and how is it different?
Okay, okay. I think China is good. Living in China is good. The living it's good, because back in Ghana, it's difficult. The life there is very difficult. In terms of like the everyday life where you go to finding jobs, like paying for stuff, buying stuff. I mean, over here, you just need your phone. You just need your mobile phone, and then the WeChat. That's all you need, right? You can just be in your house or in your home. You order food, pay for bills, pay for everything. Like everything is just easy. But then back home, it's different. Everything is very difficult. You wake up, you need to hustle, like real life hustle.
So everything
Yeah,
is more
that's
convenient.
so it's I think here is good. Living here is good. It's very, very good. Living here is good. It's
So
very
it's
good.
more convenient living in China, and than it
Exactly. Very,
is.
very convenient. Very, very
Okay.
convenient.
Okay. All right. Moving forward, now this is the important part of the interview. Can you please tell the audience, what kind of work do you do now? And can you go into as
Okay.
much detail as possible? You helped me a great deal, and I want to share this with as many people as possible.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay. So I do web design and web hosting. That is what I do. I started designing websites from 2015. Okay.
Okay.
So in 2017, I started to start my own brand. That's the Kinsel.
Hmm.
And then in 2018, I got it registered in Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah. So hopefully, I'm hoping to register it in China too as well from next year going before I'm done with my school.
Okay.
Then I can be in China more, and also employ and all that.
Okay.
So Kinsel, all right. So Kinsel is basically a web design and web hosting company, but we are on a long-term mission, and our mission is to bring together people, technology, products, and then data to create solutions to empower small businesses and then even large scale enterprises. And then the problem I want to solve is that in Africa or back in my country, let me use just my country, okay?
Hmm.
In my country, there are so many PhD holders, so many master degree holders, okay?
Okay.
Now, when they get their PhDs and master degrees, when they come back home, they don't do anything. All they do is, the best you see them doing is lecturing in the universities, and then that's it. And then most of them, they'll just write books. And the books they write, I mean, the contents are online already. Everything is online already. I mean, you don't need to even buy the book, but then they still write and write and write, and that's all they do. But to me, I think PhD holders are researchers. They are basically researchers. They are supposed to be the inventors, the innovators, and and I believe every developed country focused on research. They focus how do you call it? They focused and then they invested much more in research, right?
Hmm.
So uh, why don't we create an environment for these researchers? I mean, like give them the infrastructure, the tools, the resources, and all they need, right? So they
Okay.
can bring out their ideas and execute, build their solutions, their tools, and everything they need. So if we are able to create that environment for them, they should be able to help the countries and then the government also to get developed. And that is what we are looking at doing in the long term, right? So
Okay.
we are going to create the serene environment, like building complex structures with everything in it, like talking about huge complex, like just like you see in Silicon Valley, like the Google and Facebook and all that, like
Right.
huge one, right? That's what we are looking at long term.
Okay. So when you say
Yeah.
long term, about how far into the future are we talking?
It will take a long time, Mr. West, because right now we started. That's why we started with web hosting and web design.
Hmm.
So we are actually generating funds from these
Okay.
services that we are providing, right?
Yes.
So in future, hopefully, I'm still thinking about maybe by 2025. At least the first complex should start. Maybe
Okay.
get some deals here and there,
And
because I'm
so,
still at the foundation phase, the first phase. I'm still at the first phase, so we're still in the planning process.
okay. So when you talk about building, are you talking about building in China or in Ghana?
Oh, sure, in Ghana.
In Ghana.
This
Okay.
is a project for Africa. This is actually a project for Africa,
Okay.
not China.
All right.
China is already developed, We're talking about,
Ah.
we're talking about the developing countries. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So also, what I want you to share, there are some things that make your web service quite unique. And from what I've seen, it's good that I can go to you to ask all my questions, because I don't know very much about web design. But from what I've seen, you have some very unique security features that I haven't seen anywhere else. So is it possible that you could explain a little bit about that?
About the security features?
Yeah, just like in general. Some things that I haven't seen on other websites or other servers.
Okay, I understand. Most web design agencies, they just build websites for you. Some don't even manage for you. They just build a website for you. That's it. They don't even care about the customers. For me, it's different. I appreciate my customers. I love my customers. So what I do is, at Kingsley, we don't just build your website for you. We build, we host, we secure, and then we manage it for you, all in one package. So all you have to do is just go about your business, and then we take care of everything for you.
Yes.
So talking about the security features, I'm not going to mention the names of the softwares and then the plugins and all that we use, but then
okay.
I don't know how to explain to you since I'm not going to mention them. But then we do provide them because you're also my customer.
Yeah, yes. And I can definitely.
I would like to go in much into detail because probably some competitors might be listening and also take advantage of that. Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's fine. But I can definitely vouch for your excellence and professionalism. I can call you I know I can call you at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly. Anytime.
Walk me through any procedure, anything I'm having trouble with my website. I know I can rely on you. And that's something that's invaluable. Yeah. All right. Thank you for sharing that. Moving ahead a little bit, can you tell me one thing that you really love or enjoy? One thing that you like a lot about living there in Wuhan, China?
About living here in Wuhan? I love the internet, I'm all about internet. So I think it's because of the internet. So I prefer it than Ghana. It's not just Wuhan, but anywhere it's okay. It's very cheap internet, so, and that's what I need for my work. So that's all. I don't go anywhere and I don't do anything too. So
okay,
that's just internet.
All right. Okay. All right. So just to wrap up, you told me your long-term plan is to make Ghana similar to or the same as Silicon Valley in the States, and that's looking a few years down the line. Right now, in the immediate future, are there any projects or anything that you have going on upcoming for maybe the next few months or the next year?
Okay. Currently, I have no projects, like immediate projects. No plan right now. I don't have any plan, but because I'm more focused on the business right now, just web design and web hosting. Yeah, just focusing on the client, providing top-notch customer service. That's what I'm focused on. And I don't sleep early too. Sometimes I sleep at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. because of the time differences and all that. Yeah, most of my clients are in Ghana, so sometimes I need to stay awake for a very long time to answer some questions here and there. Because most of them, they go to work, they close at 5 p.m. By the time they get home, maybe probably 7. That would be around like 10 or 11 p.m. here. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's about it. That's all the questions from me. Is there anything else you want to say or any comments you want to make before we wrap up?
Well, I would say if anybody wants a website, whatever website you need, like an e-commerce, a blog for your business, for your institution, anything, you just link us up. Okay, just go to kingsel.com, KINGSCEL.com.
Right, and I'll post that also.
Yeah, you can chat with us through live chat, or you can submit a support ticket. We are always ready for you. Got you covered.
Okay. All right. My name is Weslahana Pearson, And this is Kingsley Mensah, and we're reporting for Black Asian Magazine. Thank you.